Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today we're doing a new segment called the Quick Flip. In comic book investing terminology, the quick flip normally means you have something for a very short period of time that you sell for a profit and had no intention of holding it for the long term. At my channel, I'm going to incorporate the phrase quick flip and make it mean real down and dirty, real fast information about this channel and other comic book news. Today we're going to do it in 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay, now that you understand, let's go ahead and get right into it. Pacific Rim's reign at #1 at the box office was very short-lived. It was toppled by Ready Player One, which took in $41 million for the March 30th weekend. What's amazing is that Black Panther is still #3 at the box office. It's in its 7th week in theaters and it's already took in $1.2 billion. Actually closer to 1.3. The question is, will it break the Avengers record of 1.5 billion as the highest grossing Marvel movie ever? It's got a legitimate shot. Next up, we may have some reveals on what the Venom character may actually look like in the movie that's going to come out in October 2018. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you don't want to know anything, then fast forward to 4 minutes and 10 seconds in. Okay, here's a quick synopsis. The British character actor Tom Hardy has been chosen to play Eddie Brock, aka Venom. Is this in the MCU? Well, sorta, because the Peter Parker character has been confirmed to be in the movie and will be played by Tom Holland, who is in the MCU, so it's kinda but kinda not. It's kinda strange. Just remember that Sony and not Marvel owns the movie rights to the Spider-Man universe, including all of his arch enemies. Yes, Marvel did cut a deal with Sony to bring Spider-Man into the MCU to put him in the Avengers movies, but as for the rest of his rogues gallery, Sony can still do what they want to do. Sony released the first official trailer for the Venom movie, which got lackluster reception. A lot of fans were upset that they didn't get an actual look of the symbiote and what it would look like in the movie. It wasn't such a big deal to me. Think about it. Black Panther is so big. The Infinity War is going to be huge. Anything Venom is going to get overshadowed by what Marvel is doing right now. Black Panther just made $1 billion. It dropped on February 16th, and the Avengers Infinity War drops on April 27th. So Sony doesn't really have to ratchet up their marketing into SDCC in San Diego this year and have a Hall H big reveal of Venom and a final 2 minute and 30-second trailer. This would get the hardcore Comic-Con fans excited about the movie and then drop it officially online in about 2 weeks after that, unless it leaks before that, which it probably would. Two things have happened recently that may have given us a look at Venom already, and that includes this crossover with Brisk T. I guess it looks very similar to what we have seen on the official poster, but if you look closer, it looks a little more three-dimensional. It looks very close to this cover that we see on Amazing Spider-Man 363. And if that's what the symbiote is going to look like in full battle dress, then I can get with that. Tom Hardy himself may have revealed even more than he may have needed to. He uploaded this image which appears to have Carnage in the background. There's been rumors floating around for months that Carnage is going to be the bad guy in this movie, and allegedly he's going to be played by Woody Harrelson. We know that Woody has been confirmed for the movie, but it's been in an unidentified role. Due to Tom releasing this image, that gives more firepower to the belief that this is actually true. As we get closer and closer to the movie, and if Carnage is actually confirmed, I'll tell you more information about that character in detail. For now, all you need to know is he made his first cameo appearance in Amazing Spider-Man 360. His first full appearance is in Amazing Spider-Man 361 with that Mark Bagley classic cover. The story continues in issue 362, in which Spider-Man has to reluctantly team up with Venom to try to stop Carnage. And this saga ends in issue 363, another awesome cover by Bagley. So Venom fighting Carnage in a live-action movie is clearly something that fans want to see. Hopefully Sony can handle this material correctly and not screw this up. We'll see. So you know what's next. Next up is the speculation pick of the week. And that's going to be a reboot of the Domino series, #1 from Marvel Comics. This character is a mutant whose power is literally good luck. Think of her as a mercenary for hire doing espionage and blackout missions like Black Widow, but a mutant. It first appeared that her first appearance was in New Mutants number 98, which was also the first confirmed appearance of Deadpool, but it turned out to be an imposter of Domino, so her first full appearance is in X-Force number 11, which is a very hot book right now. And like Deadpool and Cable, she was co-created by Rob Liefeld, the comic creator we all love to hate. She makes her first live-action movie debut in Deadpool Part 2, which will be released on May 18th, 2018. It will be played by Zazie Beetz, who's most famous for the TV show Atlanta on FX, opposite Donald Glover. When it was first revealed, it did have some controversy because they made some changes to the character. Instead of having the white pasty skin with the black eye patch, they're using the actress's normal skin color, but with a light colored eye patch, so it looks like she has vitiligo, where you lose pigment in your skin. Of course, there's going to be fanboys that's going to complain about this, but they're going to be there on opening night with their popcorn ready. Based on the advanced leaks we've got, like her parachuting and on that motorcycle, it's going to be awesome. It's going to shut up most of the critics once they see this for real. As for the comic, it's going to come with a gazillion covers, including this action figure variant, which I think is pretty cool. And of course, the Jason Scott Campbell variant, I think he's overrated myself, but people seem to love him. So yeah, definitely pick up Domino number 1 and get the favorite cover of your choice. But once again, don't overpay chasing variant. Greg Land's cover A looks perfect to me. The runner-up is Dead Hand number 1 from Image Comics. This is a period spy thriller taking place in 1991 after the fall of the Soviet Union. This too has that look and feel of James Bond, Silver Sable, Black Widow. What really grabbed me was the premise, and the cover of this looks fantastic. This was created and written by a very underrated writer, Cal Higgins, who's famous for writing Batman Beyond and the Power Rangers recently. Being that he's not a huge name, the print run on this is going to be very low. You may have to ask for this at your local comic book store to hold it for you. If you're a fan of spy thrillers, then this is going to be for you. I also like to mention that Captain America number 700 is dropping this week for April 11th. I would like to congratulate Steve Rogers for celebrating his 77th year in comics. I can't recommend the comic because they've cried wolf too many times with Hydra Cap and all types of gimmicks, but the fact he's made it to issue 700 is a huge accomplishment, and I just wanted to recognize that before I moved on. Next up is more antics from the Merc with a Mouth, Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. The marketing campaigns for the Deadpool movies are not just regular ads, but they're actually viral gold, which turns into these big memes. They get shared, so Fox doesn't have to put a lot of money into the advertising budget, which is just tremendous for them. Seriously, the first Deadpool movie from 2016 only had a budget of $58 million, and it made $783 million worldwide, and it didn't even play in China. It's too raunchy for the communist Chinese censors, so don't even think about playing over there. They even have fans getting in on the action. For example, this poster of Deadpool spoofing the Infinity War and the Infinity Gauntlet, which is going to be worn by Thanos. You know, the whole 6 gems to making the most powerful being in the universe thing is just dying for a spoof, and this is a great one. Ryan Reynolds has the best job in the world playing Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. He can say and virtually do just about anything he wants to do and get away with it, being that the nature of the character is a satirical troll. As I stated before, Zazie Beetz is going to be playing Domino in the movie, and Josh Brolin is going to be playing Cable. Ironically, Josh Brolin is also playing Thanos. I still don't know how he's getting away with playing 2 different major characters at 2 different studios at the same time. But hey, with the Infinity Gauntlet, you can do anything. You know the drill. Subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it on social media so others can learn about comic power. Once again, thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. It only gets better from here.